Hey, it's Scott Brown here with day 33 of Darren LaCroix's 90-day Facebook Live Challenge, and I have to say I am emotionally drained. Two amazing football games today. Saints and Rams, Chiefs and Patriots. I gotta say, neither of the teams that I wanted to win won. They both lost. But I think there's a good lesson in what happened today, especially from the Saints game. It's not necessarily what happens that dictates your future success, it's how you react to what happens. I think if you're watching the game, if you're on social media at all, you know by now that the refs blew a major call with less than 2 minutes left in the game that would have sealed the game for the Saints. But what happened as soon as that happened? The Saints kind of folded, and as soon as that happened, I turned to my wife and I said, Rams are winning, Saints are folding. And that's exactly what happened. You could see the emotional energy just drain out of the Saints. Chiefs game, the same thing happened. Chiefs pick off Brady with 2 minutes left, get called for an offsides because the guy in the moment was too big for him and he lined up a yard offsides. And you could tell at that moment that the energy just drained out of the Chiefs and they couldn't stop Patriots at any point after that. So it's not what happens, it's how you react to what happens. Now, none of us are going to really be in situations all that often where we're playing on the biggest stage trying to win a Super Bowl, trying to win a championship. But we all have situations in our life and in our careers where something happens that knocks us down, and we have two choices. We can either stay down and let that energy just drain from us and get defeated by what happened to us, or we can find a way to overcome what happened to us and react in a way that makes us stronger and makes us better. And I can't say that I've always been good at being able to do this. When I lost my job at IKEA, that's what happened. I didn't react well to what happened. But over the past few years, I have learned to certainly change the mental approach that I have when something happens that I don't have control over. Last year, about a year ago, International Speech Contest for Toastmasters, area contest. I am sitting watching the area contest. I was the second speaker in our area, and the first speaker gave my speech. He had seen me give the speech I was going to give other places over the years, and he remembered my speech almost word for word. He gave the same speech I was about to give. But because I hadn't had it recorded, there was no proof that it was my speech. I watched someone steal my speech straight out from underneath me and give it at a contest. That's what happened. So I could have easily folded and just said, I'm done, I'm not doing this anymore. And I thought about that. But what I thought instead was, how do you react to something that you don't have control over, and what do you want to do to redefine who you're going to be? So I dedicated myself over the past year not just to becoming a better speaker, but to becoming a better partner and a better leader. I have dedicated to other parts of Toastmasters that I thought was important for my overall development. And I got better, and I got past it. I can certainly hope that the Saints get past it. I can certainly hope that the Chiefs get past it, because they had great seasons and not to be defined by the outcome of the playoff games today. We're all going to have losses in our life. We're all going to do something that we fail, that we lose, that we don't get the result that we want. But it's not what happens, it's how you react to what happens. So the next time you lose, the next time you have something happen to you that you stand back and go, why? Why me? Why did this happen to me today? Remember, you have the chance to rephrase whatever it was that happened to you. And maybe instead of looking at that as a defeat, look at that as your stepping stone or your launching pad, that you go to do something even greater than what you did before. None of us have the ability to control everything that happens in our life, but we absolutely have the ability to control how we react to whatever happens in our life. So I certainly wish the Rams and the Patriots the best of luck in the Super Bowl. Probably not watching, because I can't stand to watch another Patriots Super Bowl. I know a bunch of Patriots fans watching me right now. And it's okay, I'll stay a Red Sox fan, but I am not going to stay a Patriots fan. I certainly hope that those teams that lost today react in a way that they get better, and this becomes a launching pad for future success. And I hope you do too, because I guarantee at some point you're going to have something happen that you have the opportunity to decide how do you react. And I hope you take your loss, your setback, your misstep as your opportunity to redefine your journey and become better than what you were today. But taking the next step and using that as a launching pad to something greater. It's not what happens, it's how you react to what happens. See you later, everyone.